Yan na nag-comment ya. Shout out.
He thought the money make you happy.
Hey Noah, what's up? Why are you still awake, Noah?
We was getting live. Now we getting free plane rides. I promise we ain't on the same sides. If it was, I would change sides. We won't never pay the same price.
Let's go.
Nah, there'll never be another. Think you got me covered. I hit the grid, the bus.
For you all day long. And for more weekend fun, head to the 2K Beach Party. On Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, all games played on the 2K Beach will be worth double.
I hit the grid, the bus. Hey, I hit the grid, the bus. How about the whip with the same clothes? I'm in Miami and mangoes. Mama don't like that. Joe living good, that's my main bro. Got it popping down to Georgia, yo. Next morning out to Portugal. Everything I do is historical. Never needed no tutorial. I ain't even get to Porsche yet. I be in the club with velour sweats. More money mean more threats.
I shout out, Gavin. Shout out. Shout out, shout out.
Beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix. Such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Thank you.
Valued contributor. That could be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Chris Paul is still searching for...
Thank you, D.A. And this should be a fun one because of the pace these two teams play outdoors. It's all about up-tempo basketball.
Kev, I'll be surprised if the shot clock gets below 10 even once tonight. That's how fast both of these teams play. And consider this. In the NBA, across the entire 30 teams, your best field goal percentage always comes in the first 8 seconds of the shot clock. This should be tremendous.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for Phoenix, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, then it's Chris Paul, and it's Craig in at the 4.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
That shot off. Good D by Drummond. Loads it up for Davis. James finds Davis. The drive by James, and LeBron throws it down.
This fluidity that LeBron plays with, his ability to change direction on a drive so quickly, incredible.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And the pass to Bridges. Here's Craig. He's guarded by Davis. Craig passes to Bridges. Over in the corner, Paul. Shoots over Schroeder. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. First quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Davis for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Craig powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. It's LeBron with the drive. Bridges with the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
And Doris, Mikal Bridges, how about 2 national titles in the 3 seasons at Villanova? Got better each and every year.
And think about in his junior season, he becomes one of only 8 major conference players in college basketball history to average 1 block and 1.5 steals while also shooting over 40% from 3-point range. Boy, that is the perfect resume for a 3-and-D wing.
Paul passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Kicks it out to James. Pass to Davis. Over Paul. LeBron, no luck.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Bridges passes to Ayton, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, you think about DeAndre Ayton. It's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Schroeder kicks to Davis. Pass to Drummond. Back to Davis. Drummond finds James. Well, 3-pointer off the mark.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Schroeder against Paul. Trying to get open is Davis, and that one's good. Schroeder.
This guy is a creative offensive talent. Dennis Schroeder can hit defenders with a variety of moves. Go ahead with the floater.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
every time out a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Payne. And it's Sharch. That time on the assist from Payne.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Gasol. Cross contact on the shot. And a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this is exactly what Marc Gasol gives you. The power to fight through contact and the skill to convert.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Now here's Harrell. Caruso, the pass to Horton Tucker. They get the rebound. Harrell, that's good.
If you do not box out Montrezl Harrell, you are opening yourself up to offensive rebounds. This guy is a force there.
Here's Sharch. Here's Payne. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Kuzma outside. Harrell against Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix will come the other way. Lets the 3 fly. The shot no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Kuzma. Harrell trying to free himself up. Kuzma, that's good.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Now here's Sharch. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Horton Tucker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Now Kuzma. Pass to Caruso. Here's Horton Tucker. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. We'll get right back to the action when we return. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3 had this to say.
The guys on the team already tell me I talk too much a lot. You know, I'm constantly talking on the court. I'm a communicator, and I feel like it's hard to go wrong when you're communicating.
Well said. He does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Payne out there with Carter. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Johnson. And it's Kaminsky in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here is Carter after the basket by Los Angeles. Lets a floater go.
Well, the tools, the instincts to do this on a more regular basis are certainly there for Markieff Morris. He gets every bit of that one.
That gives them the lead. Harrell's got his second bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the wide open shot from Crowder, and the Suns miss again.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, he might be a bit undersized, Montrezl Harrell, but he plays bigger than the frame suggests. Hold on.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, to see him now, it's hard to believe Montrezl Harrell was a second-round pick, but this guy is a passionate NBA player, and he's worked hard to improve his skill set.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Andre Ayton's checked in for Crowder. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Carter. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Payne. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We have much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Well, you love watching Devin Booker finish with power. He refuses to settle for the layup. Nice aggressiveness there.
Schroeder finds Drummond. Rebound by the Suns.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Phoenix. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 4. Bridges passes to Paul. And they double up Paul. Back to Bridges. Good D by Drummond. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And I tell you, the Brow, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
Caldwell Pope against Booker. Now the pass to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here is Los Angeles now. 4-point game. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career. He demonstrated three-point range, and while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles leading by 4. LeBron drives in. Good on the bucket.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Aiden's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
Here's Booker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
You know, crafty, that seems to be the word most applied to Booker. Able to get the defense to overreact.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
And Devin Booker in the 3rd year of that 5-year, $158 million contract, coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about, can he create team success?
Now here's Caldwell Pope after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
1:31 left in the first half of the game. It's to Ayton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Jay Crowder comes in for Bridges, and it's Carter in for Devin Booker. Here's Gasol. No good on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Passes to Galloway. 14 feet away. Kuzma pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 4. Caruso, no good. Here's Galloway. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And Phoenix making a change here. Johnson's checked in. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Here's Horton Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Galloway with the bucket.
Boy, that's just great lift on a shot from Galloway. You see the elevation, the follow through. It's a very repeatable motion.
Here's Caruso. Kuzma outside. Lets it go with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. And now the Suns, a fast break. Carter leading the charge. Johnson wide open. He fires. A miss that time would have put him up. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Caruso. Here's Morris. Misses the layup. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside you. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. Looking at the second quarter scoring, they had a slight edge. They really worked hard late in the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They put on a rebounding clinic in the first half. Reacted quickly when those shots go up. And solid fundamentals that have them in good shape at the half.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game.
You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side. Guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
Shout out sa nilang tao nanonood. Thank you po. Shout out din sa Facebook at saka sa YouTube. Shout out po sa lahat.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Here's LeBron following the basket by Chris Paul. Stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul's running. Drummond trying to get himself free. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Bridges against LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
The Lakers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. The first free throw is good. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed. To have your jersey hanging up in an arena, that was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
Boy.
People probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul.
Ayun. Salat sa tira.
Shot is on the way. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Sana ko dyan,
Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Schroeder against Paul. Kicks it out to LeBron. Beyond the arc. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Kung isa lang pala lamang ng SUNS. Palaw kami lamang.
Here's Schroeder. Dishes to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Outside, Davis. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Shoots over Bridges.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough. Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
It's Drummond, high post. Ayton's there. Here's Schroeder. James trying to free himself up. No good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Craig kicks to Booker. Shoots over Schroeder. No good from Booker. The Lakers trail.
Man, such an easy release for Devin Booker. Doesn't have to elevate that much to get that shot off.
And what that means, Greg, is that smooth stroke translates into the three-point shootout. Booker with the all-time record, 28 points in a round. That leads to a victory in 2018 in that contest. That was special. LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to
Ang tunay na
execute toward that.
immortal, hindi kailangan ng age limit.
And the Suns here with a different look. Sharch has checked in for DeAndre. Kaminsky comes in for Torrey Craig. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. And then for the Lakers.
Ay, nakalusot. Buisit.
In for Andre Drummond.
Ang nakalusot.
is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
I'll tell you, let that guy get ahead of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Down low.
Ay,
it's
ay.
stolen by Kaminsky. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Johnson with it. Picked up by Davis.
Wala, rebound.
The shot by Sharch. No good.
Galing
And here's
James. Patay
Caldwell
na yun.
Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. And James throws it down.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes in.
Shout out po. Sino po yung nanonood?
Now here's Booker. He's got 8.
Foul
2
granted.
free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw good, Booker.
Sometimes picking after number 10 is just fine. The 13th pick in 2016, Devin Booker, one of the brightest young guards in the NBA today. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right
Hindi
down.
kaya sa LeBron James.
Payne passes to Booker. Now, Kaminsky. Johnson with it. Here's Payne. Rebounded by the Lakers. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. The dish to Harrell.
Patay.
Davis kicks to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
Nice one.
Davis throws it down.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
No good from Booker. Lakers leading by 3. The drive by James. Harrell dishes to James. Out to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope outside. They double him with Sharch. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Inside, Payne. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
Now here's LeBron.
May sahad. Lala na po doon.
The ticket price is what it is. LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Outside, Davis. Kicks it out to LeBron. And they double up James. And stolen by Payne. That one goes in. Payne's got 6. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is James. He's got 18. And it's slammed in by Davis.
It's incredible to me how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
And so it's LeBron James making
last quarter, guys, last quarter.
That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got DeAndre Ayton, Jay Crowder out there with Bridges. Then there's Carter. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. To tie it up. The shot comes out, and the Lakers take it the other way. Now James.
Sana naman!
I don't know how it's possible for a player to keep getting better with age, but as LeBron said, it's like fine wine, baby.
And here are the Suns now, trailing by 5. To the paint, here's Ayton.
Block.
And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Ayton hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
The Lakers with the ball. 3-point lead. Here's Schroeder. To the inside. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The pass to Ayton. That one falls.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now here's Schroeder.
Even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Ayton. 4-on-3 break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Block yun.
He's off on the first. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Jay Crowder. And he sinks the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Here's Schroeder. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
And they double up LeBron. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Out to the wing. Drummond working against Ayton. Inside, Craig.
Block.
It's sent back by Morris. And he gets it back. And that one's good, Ayton.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton
Block me on.
This guy is a problem on the interior.
Los Angeles calls timeout. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Shout out po sa lahat dyan.
Galloway's checked in for Phoenix. The Lakers also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Markieff Morris. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Ball outside. There's Galloway. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Here's Ayton. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league. It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Suns trail by 4. Paul with the ball. The rebound by the Lakers. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Right side Davis. He kicks to Drummond. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges fires Paul. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Fearless, hot-hitting competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. LeBron against Bridges, and they double up James. Caldwell-Pope right side, 5 to shoot. There's the 3, and James with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 5. 1:39 left here in the fourth quarter.
Shout out po.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game,
LeBron James.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Pagkuman po dia.
1:39 left to play in the final quarter.
Block.
Bucket is good.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Schroeder, left side. Pass to LeBron. And they double up James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
Shout out po sa lahat dyan. Shout out. We are live for game 1 po.
All you can do is foul.
It's gets the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
It just seems like LeBron James doesn't age. Still so dominant in the second half of his career. This guy is incredible in virtually every statistical category. He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He hits both from the strike.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it.
Here's Bridges, and it's
A
block.
high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He
Lakas
doesn't
ang block na yun.
let any shots go in.
It's a block of the game.
Down low, Craig.
Block ulit.
And here is LeBron. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Shout out.
So Booker will bring it up for the Suns.
We are live for game 1 po. Lakers versus Suns. Uy!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see possessions from this point on.
Separated by 5. It's in!
Buiset!
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron. Ayton trying to break free. Got it!
Got it!
Drummond's
Galing!
to stay calm under pressure. That will always make your coaches happy.
16 seconds.
They're down by 1. 16 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach
Nakakakaba.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look if that's at all possible.
Here's Booker.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
And they go to the
Manalo game 1.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Oh, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
And so it's the Lakers who come out
So
on top.
panalo game 1 guys,
This win
Lakers.
is such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go
So
courtside.
65-62 in favor of Lakers. So game 1 sa playoffs. May panalo na ang Lakers.
On a tough win, and this one wasn't pretty. So your thoughts on this kind of grinded out win?
It's all about winning. It was strategy. The game of basketball is about strategy and execution, and whatever it takes for us to get a win.
Bukas
Nothing we came
dito sa Dubai is 5 o'clock in the morning po. Pero dyan is 9 o'clock.
We got timely stops when we needed it.
Sa Pilipinas is 9 o'clock in the morning.
That was the important part. Appreciate your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
So ang game 1 ng Lakers bukas po live po ng sa Pilipinas po is 9 o'clock in the morning po, at saka dito naman sa UAE is 5 o'clock in the morning then. So, see you po tomorrow. Bye-bye po. Salamat sa lahat. So, kita-kita ka tayo. LeBron James. Bye, guys.